Alright, so I just dropped off some packages at FedEx, and FedEx is right across from Ross, right next shopping center over. So I'm just gonna pop into Ross just to look at the perfume section and just see if there's anything of note. There usually isn't, but sometimes you find something kind of interesting. So I'm just gonna take a look and take you along with me, and we'll just have a look and see what they've got there. One thing I do kind of like about Ross is they still kind of just have their perfumes kind of just out for you to look at. The TJ Maxx, at least the one near me, they kind of have their perfumes under lock and key, so you can't really see everything. It's in this glass or plastic locked cabinet, and you have to kind of just peer in there and kind of look around, and then you have to ask someone to bring the key over to get something. So I understand why they do that, but I do like that at Ross. I can kind of just still pick through the boxes and move things around and see what there is. Yeah, so here I am, so let's take a look. Okay, so I first went to the body care kind of section, and they did have this mod blush, so I was kind of interested in that because I haven't seen that before, but otherwise a lot of the usual kind of Ariana Grande. I do like Thank You Next 2.0. They always have the regular, but they don't always have the 2.0. That was just like Tommy Bahama. But yeah, a lot of the usual kind of Thank You Next. This is a really good Tree Hut lotion. I have the body butter, but I really like that watermelon lotion. And then, okay, Moonlight. And then this was what I was really excited about was Mod Vanilla. So in addition to the Mod Blush, they had the Mod Vanilla. Okay, and here we are at the perfume section. There's like an Escada. Olivia Olfactory did a video recently on Escada perfume, so you could check that out if you're curious about those. But a lot of the usual, these DKNY, Be Delicious. I've kind of wanted to try those, but for some reason I haven't. Okay, and then more Ariana Grande. And then I already have this Moschino toy too, but that's a good one. So that's a nice find if you don't already have it. And more DKNY. Oh, okay, so this is a big find. So this is Marc Jacobs Perfect. And I'm looking for the price. It's hard to see, but I think it was $39.99. So that's definitely kind of a rare find for Ross. And I think that's it. Okay, so next shelf over. All right, a lot of the usual suspects over here, but there was this Roses by Chloe, which is probably a nice one. I'm not really a big fan of that kind of fragrance, I'm assuming, so I wasn't super interested. I haven't heard of that one. I love Juicy Couture, but I don't tend to like Juicy Couture. They had a ton of Anna Sui perfumes, which I was kind of intrigued by since with my sort of mystery samples, I did like the Anna Sui one in there. It wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing, but it was decent. And then here's like a God is a Woman sampler, like a dual set, more Anna Sui. I was kind of looking up some of the notes to see if I liked any of them, but none of the notes were really calling to me. And I had mentioned in another video that I used to wear Burberry when I was like really young, like in my early 20s, and it was that Burberry Touch. So that was my go-to when I was 20. Okay, I'm back in my closet again. I was gonna do this in my car, but my son like called me on my phone saying, where are you? Where are you? So I just kind of rushed him. Okay, so I did get a few things from Ross. I got this cute cat bag. Okay, so I guess the biggest find was this Marc Jacobs Perfect. And what I didn't realize when I was looking at it is it's actually Perfect Elixir, which is actually even cooler because that sounds more up my alley than the original Marc Jacobs Perfect. And it is an eau de perfume. Eau de parfum. It's a small bottle, but I looked this up on Sephora and it's $100. So I got this for like, I can't remember, it's like 90, not 90. Let's see, 39. So $40. So more than 50% off. And this one, it says the notes are purple rhubarb, golden amber woods, accord, and vanilla bean extract. So I have no idea what this smells like. I don't have any of the other Perfect ones. I had like the Dossier dupe of Perfect, which I think I returned because I didn't really like it that much. Okay, so it's a cute bottle. Very cute. All right, so I'm just gonna spray this. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, definitely more of like a fall scent. So this will be perfect for fall coming up. So I'm getting like sweet powdery florals, like maybe iris or violet. So that got kind of like a makeup florals kind of vibe, if you know what I mean. And the sweetness, woodsiness. Yeah, so I mean, there's not much to it in terms of being like groundbreaking or anything like that, but it's really nice. So I can definitely see myself wearing this a lot. Okay, so this was a really good find. Okay. And the box is super cute. It has a cat on it. All right. And then they had all those Anna Sui perfumes. And I did my little random Amazon selection video. And they did have an Anna Sui perfume in there, and it was Anna Sui Sky. And I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And I've never bought any of these. And they had a bunch of different ones. I kind of like looked up some of the scent notes quickly. But they had this little tiny one, and it was like $6. So I just decided to get this one. So it's Fantasia Mermaid. They had like Fantasia Mermaid, and like Pop. So this one sounded the most interesting to me. It has a weird little bottle. It's got like a mermaid on it. I don't know how to open this. So it just pops out, I think. Okay, I hope this is a sprayer and not like a roller ball or something. Or a dabber. It is a dabber. Oh, just a little dabber. Okay. This is very flimsy. I'm not smelling much. Maybe after that Marc Jacobs, it's too subtle. But it does smell good. I mean, it says mermaid, but it's not aquatic or anything like that. Oh, and this is mandarin, jasmine, and vanilla flower. So yeah, once again, it's just kind of like a soft vanilla fruity floral. It's kind of nice. So now I think I might go back and get the full size of this because I don't like that this is a dabber. So, and they did have the full size of it. Okay. So yeah, I might start getting into Anna Sui perfumes because they always have them at Ross and stuff, and I've always ignored them, but some of them might be kind of nice. Okay, and then I was pretty excited about these Mod Vanilla Ariana Grande fragrances because I've never seen Mod body sprays. It's always like Thank You Next or Sweet Like Candy. So I was excited about that. I looked these up, and you can get them at like Walgreens new for like 12 something, and these were $7.99. And it smells just like the actual, like I have the actual perfume and it smells just like that. Obviously a weaker concentration, but. And then I don't have Mod Blush, so I was excited to get these. So I got 2 of those. Okay, and then this I feel like you can see around a lot, but I do like Thank You Next 2.0, so I decided to go and get the body spray as well. And there's a lot of scents going on right now, so I can't smell anything. But from what I remember, this is more of like an apple fragrance. So this is a good one, and I do like the actual perfume, so it's kind of nice to have the body mist to throw in my work bag or whatever. So yeah, I'd say that was a pretty successful Ross visit, and now I might need to go back and get that Anna Sui mermaid, the full size, because it was only $20. And like I said, I'm not smelling too much, but I do like what I'm smelling. Okay, so that's it for my Ross haul. Let me know if you've had any good Ross finds below, and have a good one.